Hello everyone, welcome back to Music Fast. So in our video today, I'm going to teach you how to set up your guitar. So I'm going to start with the naming of the strings. I'm also going to show you how to tune your guitar properly. And I'm also going to tell you about the major chords, minor chords, and how to play them. So that's what we're going to do in this video today. So first of all, I'm going to show you about your guitar. This is your guitar, right? I'm going to show you that, tell you the names of the 6 strings, also show you how to hold the chords, identify the fingers you use on the guitar, and lastly, I'm also going to show you how to play those chords, identify frets on the guitar, and also teach you about major and minor chords. So dive with me into the video. Let me show you. Yeah, so now, as you can see, this is my guitar, right? This is a 6-string guitar. If I put it like this for you, this is a 6-string guitar. And with the guitar now, we have, this is the guitar head. These are the tuning pegs, as you can see over here. These are the tuning pegs. This is the guitar head, or the guitar neck. And these are the 6 strings. Starting from the thinnest string, that's the tiniest string you have on your guitar. This is string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, and string 6. So those are the string numbers. Why the string names? Please write. As I mentioned, this is a YouTube video. You can always pause. You can always rewind. You can always decrease the speed so you can hear what I'm saying properly and clearly. And please write down. So string 1, which is the thinnest string you have on your guitar, it is known as what? The E string. E for egg, or E for elephant. E string. String 2 is known as the B string. B for ball, B for baby. String 3 is known as the G string. G for goat, G for God, G string. That's string 3. String 4 now is known as the D string. D for dog, this string 4. D for dog, D for David, D string. String 5 is known as the A string, which is this. That's why I'm moving my hand all around, so know that's what the string 5 is. String 5 is the A string, A for apple, A for apple. And string 6 is the E string again. E for elephant, E for egg. That's E string. So we have 2 E strings. The first string is the E, which is on the higher octave, and the other E, which is on string 6, is the E on the lower octave. So those are the 6 strings on the guitar, starting from string 6 to 1. The biggest or the fattest string, E, A, D, G, B, E. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the biggest or fattest string on your guitar is the 6th string, known as E. And the thinnest string on your guitar, or the smallest, if I put it out, or tiniest, is the higher octave E, known as the E string. So those are strings. Now we're going to the next step. How do we tune your guitar? So in tuning your guitar, you need what we call a tuner. So I have my tuner here. This is it. I have my tuner here. Put this, it comes on, as you can see. That's my tuner. So I place my tuner over here. I place it on the head. I put it on. So as I mentioned earlier on, this is my tuner. As I mentioned earlier on, the strings have names, right? So the point of the tuner is to make sure that the strings are representing their names. If I'm to put it in the simplest forms, is to make sure each string is representing its name. So let's start from string 6, which is the biggest or fattest string on the guitar. This is an acoustic guitar, by the way. So string 6 is E, right? So when I press this, let me see if I can turn this to the camera. Okay, let's see here. So as you can see, this shows E, but the E is right now, the E is still on red. So we're trying to achieve the middle mark here, right? Whereby it turns either green or blue. So we tighten the string. Now you can see I'm around that middle region. So it means the string is good to go. So once you see the blue mark appearing there, it means your string is in tune. String 5, now we're going there. Now that's the A string. As you can see over here, that's A, but it's still not. Yeah, so now we just achieved the middle mark. So it means my A string is good. I go to the next one, which is the D string. I tighten it a little bit. I'm on my D string, correct. So when if you're close to it, when you tighten, you tune it upwards, kind of, and when you're losing it, you tune it backwards. But in this case, if I'm almost close to the D, how do I get there? How do I go ahead? I tighten, right? Okay, before I continue, I think some people may be confused. Okay, when do I tighten? When do I loosen? Or do I just keep turning this peg backwards or forward? So let me explain the concept to you. We have 12 keys in music. Please write. We have the key of C. Then we have the key of C sharp. So to write the C sharp, that's a C with a sharp symbol or the hashtag symbol. So you write C, then you put the hashtag symbol in front of it. That's C sharp. Then after C sharp, the next key we have is the key of D. D for David. Then the next key we have is the key of D sharp. Then after D sharp, the next key we have is the key of E. After E, the next key we have is the key of F. After F, the next key we have is the key of F sharp. After F sharp, the next key we have is the key of G. After G, the next key we have is the key of G sharp. G for Goliath, G for Gabriel, G for goat, G. After G, the next key we have is G sharp. After G sharp, the next key we have is A for angel. After A, the next key we have is A sharp. And after A sharp, the next key we have is B. B for bullets, B for ball, B for baby. So those are the 12 keys. So you see that on this case, and in this scenario now, as you can see, I'm on D. So let's say now, when I plucked my string, like for example, now you can see, let's say I was not having this blue mark. That means, let's say it was in tune, but I was close to D. What's the logical step? I tune forward. It means I turn my pegs forward, like upwards, like this, like you're going forward. I turn my pegs up, like forward. But if I touched my D string and it showed me E, so it means I was already forward. I need to come back, because according to the sequence, E comes after D. So if you're ahead, what do you need to do when you're driving a car, for example? You reverse. So it means now I turn my pegs backwards towards me. So a simple analogy, when you put your guitar on your right lap, this is a right-handed guitar. I rest it on my laps. You can see the hollow here, right? I rest it on my laps, right? I use my right hand to just keep it balanced. My left hand is not holding anything, but the guitar now is balanced. So when I'm tuning forward, or I'm increasing, I tune like this, like I'm tuning away from me. When I'm tuning backwards, or I'm loosening, I tune back to me. So if when I plucked my D string, it gave me an E, for example, what would I do? I'll tune back to me, because E comes after D, and this string should be a D string. That's why I gave you the names. So that's just a simple analogy. So let's continue. So this is D, right? Next one should be G. It's tuned now. So to know the pegs that are associated with the strings, if you look at it carefully, as you can see here, each of the lines, as you can see here, each of the lines, they go with it. Each of the lines, you see that they are associated with the string. So look at the pegs, look at the strings, and draw the line to the end. You see that they are all associated with different strings. So my G string is good, as you can see. Then my B string is good already, and my E string is a little bit low. So what do I do now? I tighten it, I tune forward. As you see now, E string is good. That's how you tune your guitar. So you see everything is good. So that's how you tune your guitar. So I hope this video has been able to help you on how to identify your guitar. Also, knowing the tuning pegs, the neck of the guitar, also knowing the 6 string names, and also tuning. And last thing I want to show you before you leave, frets. So as you can see on my guitar over here, we have some lines like this. Well, you can see this line in the middle. See this line in the middle. See this line in the middle. These are what we call frets. So this is fret 1. This is fret 2. Fret 3, fret 4, fret 5, fret 6, fret 7, fret 8, fret 9, fret 10, fret 11, fret 12. So when you see the 2 dots, that's a simple trick of letting you know that's your 12 frets. It means it's the same thing as this. And lastly, when playing the guitar, we use most of the time we use 4 fingers. Some people use their thumb, but most of the time we use 4 fingers. So this is finger 1. We call this finger 1. Logically, this should be your finger 2. When playing the guitar, we classify this as finger 1. Your index finger is finger 1. Your middle finger is finger 2. Your what do you call this? Ring finger, finger 3, and your pinky, finger 4. So finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4 when playing the guitar. So I'll end the video with that. Subscribe if you loved it, and like as well, and share with your friends. And I'll see you on our next session.